potato call. Family.
Mac, are you doing anything with Hanash, the young boy with you still?
I'ma sit there by the fire with him, share my rations, munch down, looking into the fire.
Well, with that, you all consume 1 day's ration, unless Atreus wishes to share any of the bread he is baking with you. He is a baker, so who knows? You have made 2 full loaves of bread, and they look to be very good quality. It's probably enough to feed 6 mouths, and these aren't like small loaves. These are like the long French loaves. You know, like your foot long loaves.
It's very impressive that you can make bread with just a campfire.
You can do that with like stones, yeah.
I've got to look that up later. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
The suspense is killing me.
You didn't make a lot of bread because I ate most of it. I'm sorry.
God damn it.
And then Dr. Leaf dies of gluten intolerance.
God damn it.
No, you're good, you're good. So anyone who wants one, Atreus is more than willing to share if you ask.
Can I have your bread?
You get a piece of bread from him as Hanash looks at you. Can we have some bread?
I'm gonna share it with him because I'm nice.
After stealing, okay.
I didn't steal it. It was just a mushroom and it had a note on it. It's mine.
Hanash happily takes the bread from Dr. Leaf. He smiles as he looks to you and then hands you the bread, asking you to eat first, oh great snake.
I look over at him and tell him, keep it to yourself. You need your strength.
And with that, he digs into it.
And then I just give him a light tapping on the head.
As you pat him on the head, the voice in the back of your mind starts talking again. Feed me. Feed me.
Interesting.
Do 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 do.
Yes, Clip Clop, are you doing anything? You have, there's some bread open Anthony has provided for everyone, and you are welcome to have a slice.
What happened to the wizard man?
The wizard man, he's in the back of the wagon still.
I'm gonna go ask him if he needs any food.
Well, you go into the back of the wagon, and sitting there still chained up and everything, he just looks at you. No shit, I need food. I haven't eaten in like a week, sir. Please give me some bread. And he just kind of like raises an eyebrow at you, like, bruh, what do you think?
I'm gonna go get some bread for him, and while I'm out there, I'm gonna ask the party if they think we should take off his chain. Since we're in the middle of the desert, there's not really anywhere he can go without us.
I think you should have taken off his chains as soon as he came under your care. So yes, I think you should remove his chains.
What does the rest of the party think? You want to have the old man have his chains removed?
Catherine will voice, at this point, caution in doing so. Basically saying, yes, take off his chains. However, be wary that he is a great, powerful wizard, and you've toyed with him at this point. It may lead to further issues down the road.
Didn't you spot a something to do with the coven on him?
Correct, which is why I wanted him in the first place, which seemed to have been, I guess, lost in translation at that point.
Mushroom thief? What do you think?
Why are you calling me a mushroom thief? You don't go around calling Catherine a camel killer.
Kind of scared of Catherine. So.
Dude, I could put like some mushroom poison in your fucking food, and then, you know, I'm just as lethal.
Is that mushroom stolen too?
God damn. Anyways, Dr. Leaf, do you think they should free the old man from his chains?
Yeah.
And Mac, what do you think?
I couldn't care less.
Atreus is a do as you will, so seems
3
to
yes,
be
3
people agree.
2, whatever, I don't care. Yeah, I'll bring him some bread, and after I give him the bread, I'll undo his chains.
You give him the bread. He just kind of stands there, looking at you as you do, because, you know, his hands are bound up, so he can't really hold the bread. And it's just like, holds the bread in his mouth, looking at you like, what do you expect me to do with this right now?
I'm gonna undo his chains.
Alright, you undo the old man's chains. One after the other, they fall to the ground. Clink, 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 clank.
Don't say it like that.
I don't like the way you said that.
Now you're fucked up.
He, upon getting free, just kind of stretches his arms out, twisting his back, rotating it as he tries to stretch. As he rotates it right, to the point where it seems he should have broken his back by now.
Mm.
And it
Very
keeps
natural.
twisting around and around as he just stretches out his body.
Ah, yes, this is natural.
And you just hear his constant loud pop, 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 as he completely rotates his upper body 360 degrees around after his stretch. Staring at you, Mason, he nods, thanking you for undoing his chains, as he then reaches into his torn and tattered cloak and pulls out a little baggie and offers it to you.
Is it weed?
Yeah.
Ceremonial peace pipe.
Surprise, you have unleashed Snoop Dogg upon the world.
Yeah, I'll take it.
You take the little baggie, and it is a tiny little 2-inch little satchel with a string tied around it. As he finishes eating his bread, licking his fingers as he does, and tells you that bag will be useful to you, I most assure. You should be careful, though. Only open it when you need it, as it's my gift to you for freeing me. As he takes a couple steps forward, his legs seeming to stretch as he walks, as he has a very long gait to him. As he comes down to the fire, sees there's another full loaf of bread there, snatches it, and consumes it all in one bite.
Mm.
Is this guy a snake? Is this guy like an undercover snake?
That's a good question. He has just taken your bread. The last of your bread, Anthony. Is there anything you wish to do?
Make more bread.
I will make all of the bread.
Call upon the
Alright,
God.
no. Alright, no. He thanks you, saying this is some of the best bread he's had in ages. As he sits down by the fire, relaxing, giving a good stretch as his arms seem to extend a good extra foot as he does before he looks to return back to normal.
I'm gonna ask him if he needs any water.
Oh, I most certainly do need some water. Thank you. I've been parched for ages. I haven't really had anything to drink for quite some time now. Let me think. The last time they gave me water was almost a month ago.
That's not normal.
What, surviving in a desert world without water for a month? I'm shocked.
Can you make a medicine check to determine if that's even feasible?
Yes, you can.
A 7 plus a 4 is 11.
You know that's not a normal thing. You've heard like far tales of somehow people surviving maybe almost a month without water, but so casually act as this way. You feel that there's something off about this.
I'm gonna give him my water skin that has 3 days of water left.
He gladly takes your water skin and chugs all 3 days worth of water down,
All right.
letting out gulping it greedily as he thanks you, tossing the water skin into the fire.
Into the fire.
Yeah, you've already knew this guy was a bit weird, but now you can feel something.
What I'm trying to figure out is, A, that's not how vampires generally act, and then B, I don't think he's a vampire at that point.
No, you get the feeling he's not a vampire, and you can tell this guy, for being such an old crackety man with all those chains, he seems to be moving quite well, and you sniff the air upon smelling, and it smells like, after drinking, like wet dog or something. As the sun finally starts to fully set, the sky is pretty cloudy. You hear a large shriek in the desert, a howl even, as something seems to be out there. What does everybody do upon hearing this loud howl?
So at this point, Catherine will survey the outside desert with the passive perception she has.
You seem to not be able to see anything.
Nothing? Okay.
You see the drifting sands. That is all. The old man gets up from Ali sitting down, goes over to you, Mason, and extends his hand out. Thank you for helping me so. I really do appreciate this. As he smiles a big toothy grin at you.
At this point, Catherine will get in between some of the tents and point at the old quote-unquote man and say, "You are not natural."
Oh? I'm glad you all just realized this. As he grins at you, giving a little wink. His demeanor changes. He seems to drop any sense of formalities. He turns looking at you and bares his teeth. Oh, I don't think you want me to do that. Not out here, where you're all alone. But I can at least give you a token for the favor you have done upon freeing me. As he reaches inside of his raggedy clothes and pulls out a little artificial metallic scarab sculpture with the letter H embraced upon it. I can give you this, and you can keep it as a little token to find your friends. They don't like me much, but this might let you at least meet them. And I suggest, however, you let me go right now before problems occur.
Upon finally getting some information she desires the whole time, she will hastily say, "So be it."
He throws it at you, and you are able to catch it as he then smirks at Chenik. Ah, you and your god tier. Used to be quite the man, I've heard, but I don't much believe in him. Hopefully he offers you better protection than most in these dunes. He looks over at you, Max, specifically though, and you get the feeling as the voice in the back of your head starts talking to you. Demon, rival, kill. Seems to be this pounding feeling.
Upon hearing this, I will instantly whip out my sword and make an attack for him.
Alrighty, I want.
Whoa!
I gotta listen to what he says, you know?
Yeah, alright. Roll attack.
24.
You immediately, upon the voice in your head just yelling at you, kill, attack, you lash out your sword, sweeping it at him. And it hits pretty hard into his neck. But it seems to stop only like 1 inch down. There's a little blood coming out. As he just kind of looks at you. And then smiles, Mac. Oh, we're going to have much fun, you and I. As the clouds slowly begin to part overhead, revealing a full moon. As he smiles a toothy grin that seems to be growing bigger and bigger as the old man seems to get hairier and hairier.
That's literally the polar opposite of what a vampire is.
I guys, I know it's a werewolf, but have you ever asked why wolf though, or how wolf? Your sword lands into him, and he now grips your blade, smiling as he does, as he starts trying to pull it from your hands. I need you to make a strength check, Mac, to see if you can hold on to your sword.
Alright. 6. Of course.
So you try your best to hold on to your sword, but he just kind of grabs it readily and throws it aside as it lands in the desert. Oh, that wasn't a smart move. Was not at all. But luckily, I can be a forgiving man. You see, I yet still hunger, and I know one as you would not be good for my belly. As he then shifts his look to the young boy with you, Mac.
Can Threed make a persuasion check to get him to leave?
Yeah, you're more than welcome to try to talk to this guy. He did get hit, but he
No.
hasn't started fighting yet.
No. Don't try to convince him to leave.
Chenik is gonna pull the boy behind him.
Upon seeing you,
15.
all right. So, what do you wish to say to him specifically?
Come now, pup. We have already agreed to walk away. We did you a service, and she looks at Hassan. Even though some may be foolish, we can still walk away with our dignity and honor intact. Some elegance.
I do not wish to fight you right now, but I guess you might have a point. But I still want that boy. And as he's about to say boy, suddenly Marcus, who has been chilling by the wagon, pulls out his mini crossbow, loaded with a very handy-dandy silver arrow, and points it right at that old man.
Marcus,
Yep.
I swear to God, if you shoot him, I will kill you.
Take a step back.
Fools didn't tell me you were carrying a damn skinwalker this whole time. God damn it! As he yells, taking a step back, but still very cautiously pointing at the old man.
I'm gonna tell him to drop it, and can I roll for intimidation?
I feel like we're just very conflicting party members at this point.
Yeah.
14.
Marcus, listening to you, well, definitely a bit scared. More so scared of the big skinwalker, but definitely also not wanting to deal with you. Slowly lowers it down.
Catherine will tell Marcus to keep it raised, but don't fire.
You're telling me do, you're telling me don't, what do you idiots want? The old man at this point, kind of done with what's going on, just looks over at Marcus. Glares at him for a second as Marcus suddenly, his body stiffens up,
God
and he
damn
falls
it.
over backwards, stiff as a board, as if paralyzed. He then turns to you, Clip-Clop. Thank you for freeing me, but we are done here. I will no longer deal with you idiots. As he gets ready to leave the area, stepping past Atreus and Marcus's body lying on the ground.
We have given you leave. Take it. We have given you food and drink and your leave. You will kindly take it, or you will see that Tyr is very much still alive.
Oh, I will. But I'll remember you, Hassan. You will be of great interest to me in the future here. As he bounds off into the night, his form seeming to morph a bit, getting bigger and bigger as he heads off into the dunes. All the while, Marcus is still lying on his back, arm raised, still kind of, frozen.
I suppose I'll go up to Marcus and then use my lay on hands ability.
Use it as his muscles relax. The paralysis starting to go away as he finally snaps up. Oh, thank God!
Alright, that will have been 5 points then, so perfect.
Thank you, Hassan. I really appreciated you not leaving me there like that. I have heard tales of people being stuck as statues like that for ages. Ugh. Although there was that one guy who had a funny thing etched onto his face. So,
Do not take this as me enjoying your company. We simply need your services.
fair enough. As he dusts himself off a bit, putting away his hand crossbow. And the young boy, though, steps out from behind Chenik, runs over to the sword that got thrown aside, does his best to pull it up and bring it back to you, Mac. Handy it.
I'll take it from him and give him a nod of approval.
He nods back, as you all have now successfully dealt with this old man.
Chenik will approach Clip-Clop. He'll do a kind of Slav squat in front of you and ask you what you did today. You killed 2 men who had surrendered or were charmed. They were of no threat. Do you deny this?
No, I lit them on fire.
Do you feel any remorse for killing those who could not defend themselves?
No, because their intentions were bad. They were trying to kill us and rob us. They didn't deserve to be able to go do that to someone else.
And yet, at the moment of their death, they were in no state to do so. As you targeted the helpless, so let you now be hunted in kind, and he will leap up at him and grab him.
Alright, I need you both to make grapple.
That is a 10 for a 16.
Alright, Clip-Clop, I need you to respond as well with a grapple check. See if you can resist it.
Ah, fuck.
Alright, Chenik, you are able to grab him pretty handedly as you try your best to resist. But he pretty handily grabs you as the rest of the party kind of stares shocked at what is happening.
He pins you down. He's got an arm across your neck. His knee is in your groin and in your hip. And he's got you pinned to the ground. He looks up at Catherine and nods.
Catherine will step up in front of him while he's pinned.
As you do this, Dr. Leaf, you are watching this happen right in front of you. Is there anything you are going to do?
I don't really know. I think I'm just gonna stand by.
I'm not able to cast anything while I'm on the ground, right?
No, you're being grappled right now.
Wait. Hang on. Oh my god, I missed an entire conversation.
I'm just sitting there staring at all this bullshit, chuckling
Alright.
to myself.
Upon that, Catherine will step up and remove her hood for the first time. The horrors you have caused, you shall witness. People you encounter shall witness. For your deeds are the horrors you have caused. Neither living nor dead will rest around you. Bear might, ancient ones, and empower me for what I must do. She will then take her nails and start etching a symbol into his forehead.
Alrighty. So you put a mark into his forehead. You have cursed him with the brand of the undead. There's a bit of pain with this as you get branded with this, Mason, and then suddenly you feel an icy chill around you, as now the undead will be drawn to you.
After completing the symbol, she will lick her finger clean and then give a slight bow in front of you, and then put her back up and step aside.
Chenik releases you.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Arms of Hadar.
Alrighty. You cast Arms of Hadar. You took 2 damage from the brand, Mason, but then you do cast your spell. So everyone has to make a strength saving throw. So Dr. Leaf, Catherine, Chenik, and Atreus all have to make a strength saving throw.
I rolled a natural 20 for a 24.
Oh goddamn.
I
Dr.
get
Leaf,
15.
15. You
The 13 saving throw.
The 13. Alright, so with that damage, so it's 1d6 for everyone who made it, and then 2d6 for those who didn't. So Anthony, you will take 8 damage. M, you will take 4. Chenik, you will take 2. Catherine, you will take 4. Save number was a 13. Oh, you got the 13. Never mind, my bad. lol, sorry. In that case, you would have taken 3. Everyone but Mac has taken a bit of damage as you are all pushed back a bit. As Chenik, you are pushed into the tent. Dr. Leaf, you're pushed into the tent. Catherine, you two are also pushed back from around him. Upon that, though, Mason has thrown everyone back. What do you wish to do, Mason, now that you have you feel an icy chill of the undeath around you?
I'm gonna ask Catherine, what the fuck was that?
Catherine will respond with, "You have committed a serious, grave insult against me, and therefore I repaid it in kind. Taking your life was too quick. Taking your tongue, too silent. This, everybody will bear witness, your heinous crimes." And then she'll bow again.
It's over, Clip Clop. It's done.
Clip-Clop, are you doing anything upon them saying that to you?
No.
It's come to my attention that this is the end of the video. Well, if that is the case, go like and sub. Bye.